JLR investigates. I got some breaking news, everyone. Casey Anthony, America's most hated mom. She split from her gym boyfriend, Tyson Rhodes. Remember this guy right here? The guy from Tennessee who Casey met at a gym and was having a fling with. This was a married man right here. He was married to his wife, Sandy, for 22 years, and he ditched his wife for Casey Anthony. They both were in Tennessee, but guess what? Casey dumped him. Casey dumped this guy right here. It is officially over. Let me share with you some information about Casey Anthony. This is the same woman that was found not guilty of murdering her little child, Kaylee, years ago, right? Central Florida, the trial of the century, some people called it, the most outraged verdict out there. Because people are like, what? How in the world did Casey Anthony, how was she found not guilty? But some people say the prosecutor overcharged her case. But let me talk about this guy right here, Tyson Rhodes. He's 49 years old. Casey Anthony's 38. She had a thing with this guy, 11 years older, and he dumped his wife at the time, to be with her. So basically, Casey Anthony, you could say, is a home wrecker. She's a home wrecker, but now she's back on the market, folks. So let me share this report right here by the New York Post. This is the only media outlet talking about this breakup right here. Then we'll further discuss. Check it out. All right, this is coming from the New York Post. Notorious top mom, Casey Anthony, splits from married boyfriend after growing tired and restless of the forbidden fruit. Yes, top mom Casey Anthony has parted ways with her married boyfriend. And the notorious former murder defendant is telling friends that she simply grew tired of the relationship. She gets bored easily, says a pal of Anthony, who became an international figure after the disappearance and murder of her 2-year-old daughter, Kaylee. It was very exciting when he was married because he was the forbidden fruit. But once she had him, there was nowhere to go, the insider continues. What was she going to do with him? She grew tired and restless. So it was time to move on. Here he is. Right here. Here he is. Here he is. Look at this. And there's Casey Anthony right there. Anthony is 38. Had been dating 49-year-old Tyson Rhodes since January. In September, the Post photographed the couple outside of her Tennessee apartment. Anthony and Rhodes met through the gym where they both worked out in South Florida. They joined a group text with other members, but soon began talking one-on-one. When Rhodes moved his family to Tennessee, Anthony followed like a little puppy dog to Tennessee and got an apartment near his home. But the relationship came at a cost. Rhodes' decades-long marriage. Rhodes, an engineer for an aerospace company, had been married to his wife Sandy for 22 years when he and Anthony got together. The couple had 2 grown sons at the time. A family source told the Post that Sandy was blindsided by the revelation that he was dating Anthony. Now, the Rhodes family source tells the Post that Rhodes feels he made a mistake. He regrets leaving his marriage for her, the insider says. He wasn't thinking clearly. He has a lot of repairs to make. I wouldn't want to be him right now. Rhodes did not return the Post message for comment. No more, folks. No more Casey Anthony and her gym boyfriend, Mr. Tyson. So what is Casey Anthony going to be up to next? Is she going to find a new man? Is she going to find a boy toy? Is she trying to find love? Was this actual love, or was this some sort of gym fling that she had going on with this Tyson guy? And, you heard Tyson regrets what happened. He feels probably bad for his family and his wife for what he did, running away with this woman here. But it's, he probably made the right decision, right? Considering that if Casey and him had some children together, I wouldn't trust any child alone with Casey Anthony. Unless she changed her ways, this crime happened a long time ago, over a decade ago, and she hasn't really been in the spotlight for any type of criminal behavior. You know, the paparazzi follows her around. So she might have just turned the page and, just living a life. Paparazzi still trying to understand what she's doing and seeing what she's doing. But it's not like she's a troublemaker. She hasn't been arrested for severe charges that I heard of. But I wouldn't trust her with any kids. Would you trust your kids alone with Casey Anthony, even if she was playing babysitter? I don't think so. Anything else comes up with Casey Anthony, you will hear it here on JLR Investigates. Subscribe to the channel, hit the notification button. Rest in peace, Kaylee Anthony. We will talk soon. Stay tuned.